Uh, Today I will discuss on the weed management subject. Topic is integration of herbicide. So here is a content on this topic. What is integration of herbicide, non-chemical method, weed management? So I will discuss on the mostly two topics. Here is a what is integration of herbicide. Here is a what is integration of herbicide क्या है? And integrated weed management strategy involve selection, integration, and implementation of the weed management option based on economic, ecological, and social principle. So weed management decision what, how much, when, and how to control should be based on optimize but not necessarily maximize weed control. So here is a weed management. What is weed management? So next integrated weed management, and next discuss on the next slide. Integrated weed management involved in holistic condition of weeds in a complex ecosystem. The development of an integrated weed management strategy requires a sound knowledge of the biology and the ecology of the weed involved, tools of weed management, as well as an out of the box things. The develop novel option which may exploit natural regulating force. Here we discuss integrated weed management, non-chemical method weed management. Here discuss non-chemical method weed management. Non-chemical method weed management means without the chemical control the weed, management of the weed. Here is a preventive strategy. Here is a preventive strategy. A sound prevention strategy is an essential but often overlooked component of any integrated weed management strategy. Thiel and Moroccan 1997, they saying and on a prevalence of the better than a pound of care is indeed very applicable to weed management. Many serious weed problems around the world have an trace to invented weed introduction, ignores of delay response to new weed problem has allowed many of these unintentional introduction to become serious problem. Promote action of the control or the eliminate is possible. A new weed problem is therefore essential. Weed can be disseminated by many mechanisms including crop seed, vegetative propagation, straw and hay, soil, manure, wind, water, animal, machinery and vehicles. And weed introduction can be either deliberate, ornamental and agricultural use, or environmentally preventive management at the farm and at the landscape ecosystem level require knowledge of the process and practices that contribute to species introduction, propagation and dispersal. Weed prevention strategy aim to prevent initial introduction, infestation, development and dispersal of the weed, and their prolonged become of their role in reproduction and dissemination and their absence. Withstand extreme environment, seed represent an important strategy in the cycle of many weeds. Here is a culture option. Globally, culture control has been one of the most widely used weed control option for the country. Cultural weed control option including crop rotation, increase the competitive ability of the crop, delay or early seedling, plotting, inclusion of green manuring, and cover crop and intercropping. Bound and Grounded 2001. Sesta et al. 2004. While the tal individually maybe the option may not be provide the desired level of the weed control, the degree and consistency of the control can be increased significantly by the integrating several of these options in a multi-year weed management strategy. So here is mentioned cultural weed control like the weeding, crop rotation, interculture. So these are the points under the cultural option. Next, cover crop. Uh, Cover crop example: green gram, black gram, cowpea are growing for their various ecological benefit in a agroecosystem, including weed suspension and not as a cash crop. These can be grown in rotation during the fallow period, during an off-season winter period. A more acceptable approaches for many farmers are simultaneous during the part of all of the life cycle of a cash crop. Depending upon their specific objective, they have been referred to as a smoother crop, green manuring crop, live mulching, and cash crop. So here you mention a green manuring crop means those crop grow and cover the upper surface of the soil like the green gram, black gram, and cowpea. These are the cover crop. Biological control using arthropods. Biological control using arthropods. Biological control, particularly using a pathogens, in fact, offer an attractive option for the control of introduced weed species in certain situations. Judician and Giffrian 1998. Naturally, enemy of the weed are the introduced from the weed native region to re-established to re-establish the natural control that was distributed when the weed as brought to the new area. This environmental friendly option offers to several advantages. Unlike tillage, it does not cause a appropriate distribution ecosystem damage, the soil structure, or make the soil unavailable of erosion. So here is mentioned is a biological control, weed control by biological control in different insect and in the field on a specific crop. Bioherbicide. The use of bioherbicide for the weed control involve overwhelming weed with the single or multiple application of the pathogen. When the organism use a fungal pathogen, it is called as a mycoherbicide. Pathogen selected for the bioherbicide development are generally indigenous and become or their environment benefit regeneration of the bioherbicide, generally a shortage and less expensive process compared with the synthetic herbicide. So here you mention weed can control by the bioherbicide. Like bioherbicide means a different microorganism like bacteria, fungi create the disease on the weed plant. So we separate the microorganism from the infected plant, and then the prepare the culture, and then the release in the field. So mostly these microorganisms only attack on the wheat plant only. Mechanical weed management. Mechanical weed control involve tillage as well as the cutting and pulling of the weed, and probably the oldest weed management tool. Many mechanical operations that farmers around the world have traditionally practice have to involve that the list in part because their weed control benefit like many other non-chemical options the available and accessibility of the herbicide have delivered attention away from reach on the mechanical weed management hampering technology development in this area. So here is mentioned mechanical beat control. We can control by the mechanical beat control. So here is mentioned like cutting, pulling. Cutting means during the very uh, good idea during the flowering stage. When flowering stage in the bead, you in some only very low population, they can cutting and pulling also. Non-living mulch, both natural organisms are the inorganic and synthetic non-living mulch are the used for the weed control in agriculture as well as non-agriculture system bound and depending on their shape. These mulch can be divided into various categories. Sheet mulch, example black, clean or colored polythene, paper. In these are the non-living mulch and straw, hay, grass. They are the non-living mulch. Okay, so when the cover with cover the soil with non-living mulch, they also control the weed. So here is a reference of this topic, and next topic I will discuss in the next topic. Thank you.